All right, let's dive into something that's got the hockey world talking right now. Imagine this. You're a goalie. You're minutes away from hitting the ice, and then, bam, a puck to the throat during warmups. That's exactly what happened to Anthony Stolarz of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Personally, I think this is one of those moments that reminds us just how unpredictable and intense this sport can be. I mean, warmups are supposed to be routine, right? But here we are, with Stolarz being rushed to the hospital for precautionary imaging. It's a stark reminder of the risks these players face, even before the game officially starts. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture here. Stolarz has had a rough go this season, already missing 33 games with an upper body injury. And now this. It's got to be frustrating for him, especially after signing that 4-year, $15 million deal with the Leafs. From my perspective, this raises a deeper question. How do teams balance relying on key players while also managing their health? Stolarz is a seasoned goalie with a solid track record, 72 wins, 23 shutouts. But injuries like this can really disrupt a team's momentum. What makes this really interesting is how the Leafs are handling it. Joseph Woll stepped in for the second straight night after a tough overtime loss the day before. That's a lot of pressure, but it also shows the depth the Leafs are trying to build. One thing that immediately stands out is Stolarz's journey in the league. He's been a backup, a starter, and even part of a Stanley Cup winning team with the Panthers. What many people don't realize is how much experience like that shapes a player's resilience. But here's the thing. At 32, with a new long-term contract, he's at a point in his career where consistency is key. Injuries like this can throw a wrench into that. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about one game or one player. It's about the broader challenges of managing a roster in a high-impact sport. What this really suggests is that the Leafs' goaltending situation is something to watch closely. Woll's performance under pressure is impressive, but can he sustain it? And when Stolarz returns, will he be back to form? In my opinion, this is where coaching and team strategy get really fascinating. How do you keep morale high when key players are sidelined? How do you prepare backups to step up without missing a beat? These are the questions that make sports so compelling. A detail I find fascinating is Stolarz's stats this season. .893 with a 3.34 GAA and .894 save percentage. Those numbers aren't terrible, but they're not stellar either. Is this a reflection of his injuries, or is there something else going on? Personally, I think it's a combination of both. When you're dealing with injuries, it's hard to find your rhythm. But what's also interesting is how the Leafs' defense has been playing. Are they giving their goalies enough support, or is there a systemic issue there? This raises a deeper question about team dynamics and accountability. As we wrap this up, I'm left thinking about the resilience of athletes like Stolarz. Hockey is a brutal sport, and moments like this highlight the physical and mental toll it takes. But it also shows the adaptability of teams and players. The Leafs are in a tough spot right now, but how they navigate this could define their season. What do you think? Is this just a minor setback, or is there a bigger issue at play? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, in sports, it's not just about the wins and losses. It's about the stories behind them.